So guys, we have made it. We have been on the road for what, about an hour-ish. I'm here with Luke.
Hello.
That's 405. And I think we're at the exact same spot that we started recording last time.
I think it was too.
So it's just lots of fields. And we're on our way to Canada for TFCON. As you can see by the road. Look, road, ready? Woo! Road! Yeah, Mountain Dew's flowing again. There's that shack!
Hit that shack.
Oh, that's great. We were just talking about, I said, I think this is the place that we started last time. And there was a shack in the middle of a field. And there it was. So I was right. That's cool. Anyway, it's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. And we are leaving. We'll be there, well, if we're stopping for lunch at noon 30.
So probably around 3.
Probably about around 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere in there. So, I will try to keep you guys updated with pictures of the road, such as we're driving, to make it like a travel montage. But, yeah, see you guys when we get there. Bye! Hey everybody, we just made it to the hotel, as you can see. Beautiful Canadian skies outside. And we are here for TFCON 2018. I'm playing Pokemon Go. I have an incense on, so I'm trying to catch all them Canadian Pokemans. So, me and Optimus 405, aka Luke, are here. And it feels good, man. I'm not gonna lie, it feels great. Feels good to be back with my people. My hair is sticking to my head a little bit, which makes it look like I'm sweating, and I am. But, he has gone to get Hades, which I gave him before we left. And I paid for the hotel room with the money he gave me for Hades, basically. Yeah, the checking into the hotel this year was weird. Minor note for next year, just pay with everyone card. Because they had to convert it to Canadian from American. So it was like $390 something, and then it was like $390 something Canadian, and they converted it to, I think I gave her $320, and I still owed her like $60 or something like that of Canadian money. So I think I got gyps coming in here, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna pay for that when we leave. So hey, I got it. Yeah, so that was the only issue, really, that we had, was just signing in and the regular bull nonsense. But anyway, I did just unbox Hot Soldiers, limited edition Commander Centurion, when I got here, and he is fantastic. He's really cool. I'm going to be playing with him. But if you're here, say hello. I have to message my friend Lilac Shark. It is after 4 o'clock, so we'll see if she's here and if she wants to do something. So, and my arm is getting tired, so I gotta go. Bye, guys. See you in a bit for TFCON 2018. So day one, you can't see me because of the window, but day one, we just got finished with the custom class. We made these. This is Shattered Commander, because of course you can't say Shattered Glass Optimus Prime without running into some legal issues. So, it's Shattered Glass Commander. exactly why a lot of third parties can't use like Bumblebee. As Zuka's background. There he is. Hello. He's a very limber robot, and nothing. We didn't paint any of the joints this year that would affect his posability. So we'll see if I can get him to do a couple cool poses, and we'll put them at the beginning. I know I took some when I was just messing with this guy at the beginning when he was all black prime. So we're gonna go try to get Luke some money. So see you then. Bye. Day one continued. We're in the hotel. Hi! Luke's over there.
Hello.
So, ooh. I hate these things. Not that I'm nervous or anything, it's just, so we met up with Jackson, Kathy, and Ron. They were cool. Don't talk back to me. So that was really cool. And now, we're, actually, we're going to drop off your stuff. Oh, I think that's just down here in the... TFCON 2018 officially begun. I promised myself I'd record more. There's more people here in the Quest bar. Where's the off button? So hey, we just got the exclusives for this year, and I did spend rather a bit more money than I intended to. Hopefully you can hear me over the noise in the background, but yeah, they are these here. Remaster Maestro, he is awesome. Remix, Catcall and Uproar, they are, I keep wanting to say Pounce and Wingspan, but that's not them. Yeah, I turn on the camera and then I lose everything I want to say. So I'll go on to this. This is Servo Core, which is, aha!
Oh, that's cool.
They figured out how to use this sword. But it's like a War Within Gremlin. He's right there. So he was cool. I got him too. And this is a Ravage and Laserbeak. But they're blue, so that's pretty cool. And they're die cast, so I can't wait. Seems to be a thing with Canada. I don't know. I'm having problems with my bank again, so maybe we'll get that figured out. If not, I'll just try to withdraw everything out of my account next time. So hopefully, keep you posted. Hopefully this will actually record. Thank you. Let him use my library card.
Say hi to Chris Vangelis.
Hi, Chris Vangelis!
Hello. We're just set up here to get going in about 45 seconds, I guess. On a little pre-show podcast round for the opening ceremonies of the show. So technically, we're the opening ceremonies.
Woo!
Don't tell them though.
We're kind of like the opening ceremonies.
Opening.
We're the the penultimate ceremony. We're the penultimate. Well, there's going to be there are no closing ceremonies. It's closing today. So we're the penultimate opening before the ultimate opening.
Why don't we just call it what it is? A bunch of idiots up here on a panel.
That's in the byline. Yeah. He's from America. Anyone else from America in the audience? Woo! Who else is from America? More folks listen to this podcast. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to TFCON. I'm Charles, aka Big C. I am 25% of the Transmissions podcast. For the website. Yes, yay.
Hi, I'm Matthew. real names. I'm a co-host on both Steel City Box and Misaligned from the Nerdy Geek Talk Network. We're on YouTube at Nerdy Geek Talk. And I've not been on the last 2 episodes of Steel City Box, but that doesn't mean I'm not a co-host.
You're now the convention correspondent.
Convention correspondent with 0 knowledge of Magic the Gathering.
That's all right.
We can fix that.
We're here to teach you.
We blame him for all our technical issues, wherever he's here or around.
Like your car battery dies.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I literally direct people to Jeremy whenever someone says, "What's a good podcasting mic? Should I get a Blue Yeti?" And I'm like, I would have said yes, but then Jeremy gave me the shakedown about the Blue Yeti. So you should go talk to something. Yeah, I keep cooking at, I'm cooking at home, but I'm not using the right grocery stores. And then because I'm cooking at home, I'm also killing restaurants.
Right. You're using Amazon Fresh. That's how you kill grocery stores and you kill restaurants.
And like fair wage and all kinds of
Burger decency. Is that on topic?
We didn't make it 15 minutes in until I started throwing shade at a billionaire. It's my bad habit. Do I look awkward? Because I feel like my knee's like sticking up to here.
I can't see it.
You look fine. Behind the toys.
I'm still gonna put my leg down a little bit. You want me more?
Your awkwardness has nothing to do with your knee placement.
I think mentioning the placement has actually made the outcome.
Show off those legs. Woo!
Our next topic. What are you looking forward to at the show this year?
Just the show in general. This is actually my first TFCON.
Woo!
I'm not going to say that I already got hit by some of that con funk walking in a hallway, but I don't want to lie.
I definitely know it wasn't yours.
And I definitely won't say I'm not.
this morning.
I definitely won't say I'm not staying. That I'm staying with someone who guys have con funk, even though they're not even going to the con. Definitely not going to say that, Chris.
How?
Not you. I have my own Chris.
Well, everyone needs a Chris, man. To be determined stands for TBD. Yeah, so I mean, if you search for a Transmissions podcast on Facebook, find
It's like listing number 4. They don't have really good SEO, but yeah. How's June Chris doing? She's dead. How's July Chris doing?
July Chris is actually dead. Just doesn't know it yet. I'm August Chris. Hello, I birthed early. We also have our Chihuahua #1 comment. Transmissions podcast cover for Chihuahua #1. We still have a few leads, so if you want one, see me or Daryl anywhere during the show.
He's here, yeah.
He's here.
Yeah. This is definitely more official. So definitely want to take advantage of that if you've ever, had the desire. Also get you closer to Aaron.
And it's something that we're all fun to go to charity, which is the Crux of Charity Auction, which I know you're all here for, so I don't have to tell you to stick around for it. But no, I'm coming. I hope you got
50, we got 50, 60, 60, we have 60, 60, 60, 70, 60, going once, going twice, 65, 65, we have 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, up, 110. 110 going once, twice, all in, sold! Number 1.
This is a special one. First of all, the figure itself is very special. This was the 30th anniversary Transformer figure, which was a special release with a chrome kicker. Already, this figure itself on its own is worth a lot of money. This was the voice of Gary Chalky and Energon Optimus Prime. He will sign it.
I will sign it right now.
So you're going to have a double valuable item here.
Okay, I have the pen, everybody watching. Here it comes.
Stop right here,
I'm left-handed, give me a break. Oh, lost his glasses.
So we'll start it at $50.
We're going 50, 100, we got 100, 110, 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 130, 130, 140, 130. 130, last bid was 130. Who had that? I know you're up there. Ah, Mr. 107. Sold 107 for 100. If you want, the signature, it's a tough surface to draw on, so if you want me to do it again, I'll do it again. All right? But here we have, this is a primal, and he has, what is this attached to? Saigons. So I'm going to open the bidding here at 20.
100.
20, we got 100 right here. 100, 100, 100, going once, twice. 100, all in.
Woo!
Number 40. That's a very dangerous thing to do. Because you could be bidding. You know, I love coming to Mississauga. This is Mississauga, isn't it? Of course it is. I was here many years ago, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And I gotta say, guys, I only come to about 1 or 2 of these conventions a year, so I may say thank you for having me, and it's a real joy to be here.
Woo!
Cooper's here with a San Francisco hat. Not totally gone, I gotta tell you. Anyway, next up, this is an original drawing by Frank Melkovich, 2006. I'm going to sign this one as well. We'll start the bidding at $20.
Hey, we're back. TFCON day 1, nearly complete. I think we're just gonna go get some dinner, maybe do the karaoke bar, but the auction was tonight, so we have spent quite a substantial amount of cash already. The hotel is actually out of money and all the ATMs, so I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow, even before dealer room opens at 9 for us, right?
Yes, 9.
So I'm gonna try to get up at like 8:30, maybe 8 o'clock. Just get up at 8, take my shower, and then go down and see if I can get some cash out because I only have American on me now. Speaking of which, where's my wallet? Oh, there it is. So, spent a little bit of money today. So, yes, I believe that's mine. So now we just have to keep track of which things are ours. So,
Everything's on my side.
yes, everything's on your side, everything's on my side. So we're gonna go get some dinner now, and we will see you all when we get back. And one thing I noticed, Optimus 405 showed me this. He's right there. Is they're charging for autographs now. I'm not sure if they're charging for pictures though. I don't know. So he's going to check on that. I'm going to try to keep talking for a minute. So I think if I get Armada Starscream, I will have every version of this Armada mold, which is something I intended to do, of course. Cybershark. I've low-key wanted a Skybite, so getting the Cybershark was awesome. And it was one of those make a bid kind of things, so I was saying 25 for both him and Skywarp, and he was like, yeah, sure. So that came out. Photo. So it's... yeah, so it's going to be another $50 for a photo and a sign, but that's fine, as long as I can get money. Yeah, I think if I can just get the original Starscream, I'll have every version of this mold. I also got Tidal Wave. Oh no, things are falling. But I also got Tidal Wave, and he's one that I've wanted for a while because he is awesome. Little scuffed up. I actually paid $45 for this guy. Yeah, but it was for charity, you know, so you give a little back, don't you? He's very dusty, apparently on someone's shelf, but that's fine. That's fine. I have someone else's dust. He does have the wings that mine doesn't. I got mine from my cousin, so I've never actually seen it with the wings before. So, like I said, we're gonna go get some lunch, some dinner. Probably at the Quest Bar down below. Although it's going to be very loud because the karaoke night is going on. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to film anything down there because, again, it's going to be very loud. So I'm going to put this thing on the charger, and I still have 3 hours. So hopefully I don't fill it up all at TFCON. But oh, we have to check the ice in that icebox too. So bye. See you guys later. And so Saturday begins. The dealer's room opens for the first time, and you can come along with me. So let's have some fun, shall we?
I swear, I had a t-shirt of like all the front of the car and said "Body Touch" underneath it. I wanted to bring it, but I couldn't find it in my closet.
Hey, there's a shark.
We have limited quantities, and we're running really low on certain size.
But you probably didn't ride. The thing about TFCON is you never know what you're going to get. There's the Power Ranger stuff. More alternators. Ooh, that's cool. That's the Leo breaker mold. What I need.
That's alright, thanks, man.
Ooh, smile.
Jacket on a hot date.
Matt, right here.
Transform.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Hey, want a Mario?
Sorry.
Decepticon Megatron. Legends, great shot. That's cool. Yeah, I'm thinking they're all gonna have the same price tag on them now. Yeah, see, $400 up there. Well, that's for Brave Maximus.
I was like, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one are you looking for?
Ooh, top spinning twist twist.
So you go red, you leave all the over there, you've got all the cassettes. That is very nice.
It's huge. I love the gold head too.
Sorry, I gotta. No, you're good.
His hand for scale.
Oh, he lights up. That's good.
Whoa! Oh, there's like the Batty Drift.
Yeah.
Batty Drift colors. Let's see what's over here. Had to turn my viewfinder inside because I'm like,
It's a unicorn.
Have your attention, please.
Sure.
Matthew Renault, may you please report to the registration table immediately.
That was close.
Matthew Renault, please report to the registration table immediately. Thank
Woo,
you.
alternators. Sorry. Alternator Prime. I think this is Wheeljack.
Hey, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm now super glad that I brought extra.
What's that?
I am so
Okay, so you are looking for.
I need this one.
Ooh, that's the good swerve.
How much is this guy? How much is he? $250.
Wow, look at all this.
This is only Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, who's first? Or do you guys want to start up?
Oh, right,
Tell
yeah.
the story.
I guess you're expecting something. The whole universe ends in October. And that's the Unicorn 6 then, and Master Prime.
So that continuity ending and new things are happening. So really, you can almost ask us anything about any aspect of the last. Yeah.
I think that's the thing. We'll be quite candid today. In about 2 months' time, we'll be really candid. So he kind of, at the pilot, at the heart of this sort of pursuit, piloted this device that could sort of change to sort of 6 different things. And he was going to be in synth with the record, there was no room. And that's why I kind of responded to feature him as a cameo in Record Me the Record, but there was no room either for the announcement. So that's kind of an answer.
Even dinosaur.
Never heard that one before.
Hey, pictures on the sidewalk.
Oh, I love you. You love me. We're happy.
But you gotta do it in the voice. Right voice. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Well, I gotta say thank you very much. It's been a long time since I've been here in Toronto. I don't know when was the last time you were here.
God, thank you.
Well, we're glad to be back.
Woo!
I love coming out here because we always have a good time, and you guys are always wonderful and always fun to visit. And so, what's happening? What's going on? What have you been doing, Dave? What's been going on with your life? I hear you're doing a lot of traveling lately.
I guess I have, Gary. I don't know.
And it was on a cassette. Cassette, it's a thing. 2 holes in it, right? It had 2 holes in it with a little sprocket, and it spun. And you stuck it into a machine, and it made noise. It's called a cassette. For those of you who have never heard of a cassette, it's a new word. Shay FM 101.3. More music, let's talk. All right. News at 5.
Shut your tongue, Kelly. I don't know what that is, but they used to do that. Right?
Yeah, we used to do that all the time. And I think the first cartoon we did together was...
No, I know what it was. Was it G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe.
That was the first thing. I was General Hawk. In the first
Yeah, you were General Hawk, and I was Metalhead, and
that's right.
Pathfinder, and all these other...
And what was the other one we did too? It was like with the blue alien people, Draconis and...
it was called Exo Squad.
Exo Squad, that's right.
Marcellus.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Exo Squad, if they did Exo Squad again today, it would be a killer.
Yeah, I think it'd be good.
Well, I did the commercials for I think it was Generation 2 for the toys, because they didn't have a Generation 2 cartoon that I can't remember. But all I remember is Transformers Generation 2, battery sold separately. And I remember doing all those commercials for the toy company, for the kids, Saturday morning cartoons. But I never thought that Transformers was such a big deal. And the girls went like this. Have you ever seen Galaxy Quest?
Yep.
You know when Tim Allen walks in the room and all the girls go. Well, that's exactly what they did. They went like that. They went, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? And they said, well, they're just happy to see you. And I went, well, that's okay, I guess. And then we got pulled up on stage, and there was this huge crowd, and they went crazy. And I had no idea that it was such a big deal. That's my life in a nutshell. My health is good, everything's fine. Still have my hair. I guess that's about it. Now, if you have any questions for us, by all means, pop up and ask. And don't race for the microphone because you'll kill somebody.
I want to know what it was like improvising almost all your lines with Scott McNeil.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now we're talking about Reboot, right?
And Shadow Raiders to some extent.
Well, Reboot and Scott and I used to improvise all our lines when he became Slash. And before him, Phil Hayes was also Slash in the earlier part, and we improvised improvise our lines as well. And it was the most fun because we got to say things that were sort of a little dodgy. You touch me in a place that makes me feel uncomfortable. Did so. Hold me. I'm afraid Megaman's gonna kill us. Oh, look at the little puppy. Fly, little one. Be free. Be free. And that wasn't in the script, but it was fun, so they kept it in the script. I remember this. The royalty. Yeah. The royalty. It would have been mad watching these guys going across. Yeah, don't call me that. Ever call me that again.
Hey everybody, it is the end of technically day 2 of TFCON. I'm exhausted. It was great. It was so much fun. And meeting some very, very cool people this year. We spent a lot of time out of this room this year, which has definitely been to our benefit. I just cannot function. I'm so tired. I did try out again for the script reading. I tried to be Ratbat, and I was more of a psychotic sort of, you think you're the only ones with dreams of world domination. So, and that didn't fly, but the one guy that did get it was really good. He had sort of a, you think you're the only ones with world domination on your mind, and it was really good. Gary Chalk, David Kane, and all the guests were great. I'm playing with this light because it amuses me. Yeah, it was just great. My arm is so tired from holding the camera. I got a lot of good film today. Not as much as I thought I would. Mainly because I was trying to enjoy the artists and things like that, and actually enjoy the con itself. I did bump into Evangelist. Got to talk with him for a bit. That was fun. My brain is not working. Luke has just gone to take some stuff to the car. I'm saving some of my stuff because I like looking at it. I suppose I could have taken a couple things, but I've got little things. Well, mostly. One rather big thing that I wasn't intending on getting this year, but it was there for a relatively good price. So, and when I went back, it was gone. So, there were a couple things like that. I was like, if I don't get this now, I'm not gonna see it again. So, I jumped on impulse buys on a couple things, and yeah, it was just great. It was really good. And I'm rambling because my brain won't work here. We figured out what was going on, I think, with my money, so I should be able to get some more money tomorrow, provided I have it on the account. And I should, though. I just got paid on Friday, so we'll see what I have on there, minus my bills that I have to pay this week, so see how much I have left to spend. Doesn't matter, I can only get up $400 per transaction, so, and I think I have like a withdrawal limit, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, just really fun. We're planning on staying all day tomorrow, to the last panel, to the last ending closemonies, that kind of thing. So we will see. We will see you in the States. And when this gets uploaded, I'm going to do a big haul at the end and show you the things that I bought. Because I did get rather a lot this year, and I'm not even done. The dealer's room tomorrow, it's going to be lots of sales. So, and I'm going to look at people and go, really? How much do you really want to back that back up? So, we'll see if I can snag a couple bargains. I did get a good one today on Ramjet. I think he's the last one I'm missing out of my classic Seekers, aside from Acid Storm and Sunstorm, and the third Rainmaker. But yes, also, very, very cool day. I also found a Batmobile I didn't have, which I didn't think those existed. Hey, that's good. I can just sit on my knee. I got to meet Gary Chalk. That was great. I'm scatterbrained because I'm so tired, but I always think that's somebody coming in. It's just the air conditioner. Gary Chalk was very genuine, very cool. Shook my hand very genuinely. Made eye contact, all that good, crucial stuff. It's like 7 It's 7:13. The movie is being played downstairs in the room, and I've never seen it, but I just don't have the energy. At the script reading, I'm kind of glad I didn't get picked because after my audition, the energy just went, just gone. Didn't get a great night's sleep last night. I think mostly because we had a late dinner. We didn't get dinner until 11, and that was burgers and fries and stuff like that at the bar downstairs. So, yeah. Tired. I got a Cyber Shark. He's pretty cool. Beast Wars Transmetal Cyber Shark. He's a Maximal, which I found really weird. Because, as some of you know, Transmetal's Cyber Shark gave way to Skybite. Thank you, Skybite, who is a Predacon. So, they took the mold and renamed it Cyber Shark. They took the Cyber Shark mold, renamed it into Skybite, and made it a Predacon. So, we have spent rather a lot of money this year. But that is okay. It's all for the fun of the con. Yeah, it's just a great time. So, see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some more footage. Don't kill me if I don't. Because like I said, I do intend to enjoy the con. And once you've seen the dealer's room is amazing this year. There's only the one, which I'm kind of okay with, because the other one was more off to the side. It was more just smaller stuff. Captured Prey is there. I didn't see their booth until I saw one of the guys wearing a Captured Prey shirt, and I was like, oh, brilliant, you guys are here. So there's a lot of stuff that I was like, ooh, I'd love that. But a lot of stuff that I'm like, I'm going to wait and see what I get. So tomorrow, that all goes out the window. If I see it, I'm buying it. So, yeah, it's just... I've never been in a place, aside from TFCON, where, well, number one, I can make a reference and people understand it. Number two, there's been a universally good vibe. Everybody's just loving on each other. We love Transformers. You can just sit down at a table and be like, oh, hey, is that such and such? Oh, yeah, you want to... You know, when I first got our exclusives, we were sitting in the lobby of the hotel, and, you know, we just had guys come over, and we're like, oh, is that the exclusives for this year? Because the premium ticket holders, the people with the purple bands, got to go in and had a chance to buy the exclusives away from everybody else. So, I think there are only like 50 of us, so that's cool. So we got the exclusive first, and we were not really showing them off, but we went right from there to the opening ceremonies. So we were just sitting, waiting for the opening ceremonies to open, for the Transformers podcasting table to open on the Friday. And we were just messing around with the exclusives, and a couple of people were like, oh, those are great, those are cool. And we were passing them around, just having a good time, and we know people are going to respect them. I wouldn't do that with anything else. I really wouldn't. And I'm sorry if you see this. But, again, I'm tired. I am trying to maintain a good grip on the camera so it doesn't move. But it is slightly moving, so I do apologize. Also, I've never met a group of people that, aside from the people I've met at Family Life, that have encouraged my voice acting as much as the people here. Because there were times I just walk up to people and do my Waspinator or do my Dinobot or, you know, my Beast Wars Megatron, and they'd be like, oh, you should do voice acting, you're really good. And one of my friends is actually looking for Waspinator, the Generations mold, and I didn't see him in there. I kept asking around, and I was like, no, I don't have him. And I'd go, Waspinator is wondering if you have any Waspinator toys. Waspinator really wants a toy of himself. So, everyone was like, oh, that's really good, that's really good. But we shall see what happens tomorrow. Luke's back, so... And so our heroes awake upon the final day of TFCON 2018 to a sober day full of fog and reports of rain back home. However, we have sunny skies and 75 degrees. A wild and elusive evangelist just after his panel. We see him trying to camouflage himself into the background. It's one of the wild evangelist's most powerful traits.
Treat him like family, Daryl!
Take him on vacation.
Anyway, thank you all for coming out. I'm really glad that you guys participated and that this many of you came out to take part in this. I'll try to get this up sometime in the next year. The previous couple of these panels, the ones from the last two TFCons, are up on YouTube if you want to check out those talks for some stuff I might have blazed past. And coming up next is definitely something.
Coming up next is the panel of How to Get Into Voice Acting with David K., Gary Chalk, Howard Rail, and David Mendenhall.
The farther back you sit. So the general rule in the studio is to take your fist, put it to your, excuse me, microphone should be here. I take my fist, put it there, and there you are. I'm on mic. And that's the first thing you learn about microphones, because if you get too close, then you say things like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Remember that sound? See how annoying that is? But you know how you can stop it? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Put a little finger in front of your lips like that. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and you won't pop. Take the finger away. Peter Piper picked a peck away. Anyway, that's my little gem. Next.
The chances are you may not be. So you have to expand your abilities to be able to have it be like you're interrupting the conversation, that you're reacting to the person that you're speaking to, that you're involved in the conversation without anyone else being there. So that's very important to do. And like he said, know your microphone technique and breath control. And now I pass it to you.
First off, there's the premise you can't do business from an empty wagon. So finding an agent is very important, and garnering the necessary skills to be a voice actor, i.e. taking acting lessons or whatever, is very important as well. It's also important to make a tape, a demo tape that you can farm out to all the animation houses and agents so that you have something to sell. And the only way that you can do that is you want to put, when you put that tape down, you're putting your best foot forward, and that's your calling card. And so if you're going to put a calling card up, you better be sure that you are the best you can be, and that you put the best of the stuff that you have on your tape. You have to sort of get inside the head of the writer and say, no, what is he saying? What's this mean? And you have to make it come alive, because here you are, you're in this fantastic world, right? The world of animation is a fantasy world. And the characters are characters that you would never find in real life. But the characterizations of those characters you will find in real life. And the reason why people respond to cartoon characters is because they resonate with people who listen to them. And you go, oh, I know that guy. Or I remember that. Or, yeah, that's funny, been there, done that. You know, you identify with the character. Basically what it is you care about the character. And the reason why you care, because they are, I hate this expression, but I use it on occasion, real feelings, real people feeling real feelings in a real situation. Even in an unreal world, it's real to them. So in order to make it real for you, you have to make it real for them. So those emotions are real. When you're angry, you're angry. When you're sad, you're sad. When you're happy, when you're jealous, all the entire emotional spectrum comes from a very human place.
Hey. Hi. Okay, so how's everyone's TFCON going?
I'm broke.
If you're not broke, you're not doing it right.
That's right.
Japanese wordplay is very particular. And you need a very, very complex understanding of the Japanese knowledge of Japanese knowledge of the Japanese language, well done, to actually understand a lot of the jokes, which is really frustrating anyway. But I will say, Robots in Disguise is actually legitimately funny. Like, personally, like, who doesn't love Skydive, right?
That gimmick is mine.
So, yeah, it was pretty interesting. The weird thing with Robots in Disguise as well, it hasn't got an official North American DVD release. Granted, though, anyone who went to the UK probably has it on DVD very easily and readily available. Just rub some salt in that wound.
Woo!
So that's Micro Legend.
Yeah, it gets pumped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Brad, but you know. So, Armada versus Micro Legend. So, the thing is with Armada, we have a really weird kettle of fish here.
And that is it. That is TFCON 2018. Ooh, Camaro. Nice. But that is all she wrote. There's a round panel going on at 4:30, but that goes till 6. We can cross. And we have a 4-hour drive ahead of us, so we're not staying for that. I would like to eventually one day, but not this year. There's only so much TF information I can take in before I'm like, oh, it's coming out of my nose.
Commercials.
Yeah, those imported commercials. Those were a thing that apparently happened. So.
You want to drive with that?
Yeah, I can. So we will see you when you get home. And TFCON 2018 was a blast. Bye. And as you can see, we are home. I did just get home about an hour ago. Excuse the voice if it is slightly gone, but I've been talking most of the day and doing lots of voices, keep myself up to date as I was driving home. From TFCON 2018, another TFCON has come and gone, and here I am sitting at home, and the fan is on because it's boiling down here. I don't actually have any air conditioning or central air or anything like that down here, so I have to make do with what I can. The year was just amazing, and as you've seen through the snippets that I've been able to play, I'm sorry there weren't more, but I was trying to focus on the convention itself, having a good time and meeting lots of new people, which was a success because I did do the thing and I did it right. I met a lot of great people, had a heck of a time. It was one of the best weekends of my life, of the year. The wrap up for this year. We arrived on Thursday evening. We checked in and they said something like, oh, because I was paying with American money, I still owed them money when I checked out. I was like, okay, whatever, seems kind of fishy, but I'm not going to question it. So we get up to the room and we crashed for the night. We just stayed in our hotel room. I did bring Hot Soldier's Centurion, which is hard to steal Bumblebee, with me to tinker with before any actual toy buying happened. So I had that to play with. Optimus 405 had a couple things. I went with him this year. I don't know if that makes it. It was just a really good time. Then on the Friday, woke up extra early. Went to the customizing class, which I do have down here, because I have all the things that I bought. I believe most of the things that I bought over here. Yes, there's one right here, which you can't see. But everything else, I believe, is in this bag right here. Yes, I don't see the other red bag. Oh, well. There might be a part 2 to this if I find more that I didn't have on camera. But at the moment, my brain's kind of dead. Because we did just get in an hour ago. I know I said that already, I'm rambling, but I do that when I'm tired. So, but this is a unpack, and I can get my thoughts on everything. Where was I? Friday, we went to the custom class, and we were repainting this guy, the Perfect Effect Combiner Black Jinrai, into Nemesis Prime. Not Nemesis Prime, it is Nemesis Prime. Into a Shattered Commander, Shattered Glass. Optimus Prime, and it was amazing. It was a great time. Had a amazing time doing most of the day doing that. Then we arrived at the opening ceremonies, and we did catch most of the first panel, the podcasting roundtable, because I forget how we met. I think we met in the lobby. Because after we did that, it was the time for the premium signups. And we went, and that's what these were. You didn't get a lanyard this year, you just got a piece of purple plastic around your arm. And you were able to get at the exclusives before anyone else had even seen them. Which is kind of what you're paying for. And you got early access to the dealer room both on Saturday and Sunday. We'll get to that. So we were in the dealer room and we actually met Matt off of the what's his name? Crowbar. Eric's podcast. I just mentioned it in the video. I can't think. My brain is dead. And I know these are kind of scatterbrained, but I like doing them as quickly as I can after I get done from the convention because I get to unpack and unbox and play. So we met him. Great guy. I do want to follow him on Twitter, though I have to find him first. I did try to follow him at _Unicron Zeus, or _ Zeus, and that didn't work out, so I'll have to see if Eric can put me in the right direction. Anyway, right for the podcasters round table, and the guy was like, "Hey, I'll see you there." Matt was great. Met him in the lobby, and then he went in and went with Evangelist, another great guy. So we did the welcome ceremonies. We did the live auction, which is always a great time. The live auction this year was pretty reserved from me. In terms of what I bought at the auction, because I only bought 3 things and they were all Armada / Energon, and I'll be getting into those in a minute. So the charity auction was fun. I really did enjoy the spirit of things then, and they basically were just like, yeah, let's do TFCON this time. Let's do TFCON tomorrow. So I forget if there was a podcast after that. No, because it was later. It was like 11 o'clock, and we hadn't even had dinner yet. So we went to the bar and had dinner. And then we were going to do karaoke, but we just both had headaches after dinner. After the karaoke was so bloody loud. It would drive you insane. I just noticed my microphone is slightly askew. Forgive me while I adjust myself. So Friday morning, we both slept like crap. Friday evening, we both slept like crap. We both had stiff necks, stiff backs. We just didn't sleep very well at all. So we got up, took some money out, and went to get in the line for the dealer room. And within I'd say I was pretty good all day. By the end of the day, the money that I had was basically gone on little trinkets here and there. There were a couple things that I was like immediately like, ooh, yes. And Friday was actually the day that I got my picture with Gary Chalk. Brilliant guy. Oh my goodness, he was fantastic. He shook your hand just like you were one of the team. He seemed legitimately happy that you were there and that you came out to see him. And he just really paid attention to you, and he made you feel important. And it was crucial that come across for me and for others like me, because he maintained direct eye contact and physical touch. 2 of the main things that are like, wow. So that really draw you to make shows you that somebody is really paying attention. So that was amazing. And then just hanging out at the panels. The voice actor panel was amazing. Again, really funny. The script auditions I did again. I tried out to be Rat-Bat and didn't make the cut, unfortunately. But I wasn't exactly what they were looking for. They were looking for someone more regal, someone slow. And I did this sort of, you think you're the only ones with plans of world domination. That kind of sinister voice. But I've been doing Dinobot all day, so my voice is slightly gone. We stayed for almost all of the panels. I think The only one we didn't go to was the movie screening, which I've never seen, and I really want to see because, again, we were just so exhausted from the day. Luke actually went back to the hotel during the script reading. He said, I can't keep my eyes open anymore. So we were like, all right, that's cool. Go back, whatever. I joined him shortly after. The script reading was over. I was going to stay for the panel, but I didn't. Most of the time we spent with Lilac Shark and a couple other people we met there. And I'm avoiding saying your name because I always get it wrong. I've been calling you Kirsten this whole time. Maybe it's Kirsten? I'm terrible with your name. I feel so bad. But I think the amount of times I actually called you by your name this weekend was like once, so I don't know. So then today we woke up and went down to the dealer room, which the dealer room opens at 10 on Sunday instead of the regular 9 o'clock. But we had premium passes, so we weren't sure if we had to get in line for the main thing. We didn't on Friday, Saturday, because Saturday they had us split up. So we got to the line about 9 o'clock, and we were just waiting until 10. We were just chatting in line. One of the guys in line actually had stickers for Fort Max by Repro Labels, and I'm actually going to get those as soon as I can, as soon as I know how much money I have left. From the con, I am going to buy those stickers because they were amazing. They were very well done, made them look really cool. So we were just chatting in line. And the amount of people we just met just talking crap about Transformers this year was amazing. So we were talking with them, and then the people were like, oh, premium passes are over this way, so they separated us. On the Friday, one really crappy thing that happened, and it wasn't anything that the Transformers fandom did. I mean, it is kind of, because what happened afterwards. Someone, I believe it was Nick Roche, was robbed. Not like held at gunpoint, but a group of 3 guys distracted him and stole all of his money. So the guys at TFCON were like, look, let's do a pool to see how much money we can raise and help this creator who came to see us. So we did that, and I don't know how much money we raised. It's not really the point. The point is that it was just there for people that wanted to donate and help him recoup some of this money, and it was a great experience. Yeah, it was just a great weekend. I wish I could do it again next weekend. Right now I'm feeling slightly burnt out because it was just constant energy through the entire thing, and I'm glad I have tomorrow to relax somewhat. And I want to get this video out as soon as possible, so I will see what we can do. I believe that's all I wanted to mention. Mention the panels, and I stayed. We left at 4 o'clock today. Well, a little after 4. And we got back at 8:30-ish, 8:40. I'm trying to remember everything I wanted to say because my brain is going. But yeah, I do apologize that I didn't get a lot of the whole panel. My batteries were dying, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to film every single panel. But I tried to get what I could. Gary Chalk did some auctions at the Charity Lab auction. That was great. They always go for lots of money when the voice actors come in, so that was great. That was really cool. So now I'm going to show you the things that I bought. So first we'll start off with the Perfect Combiner PC20 Black Genra. I think I said this was Perfect Effects. It is not. It is Perfect Effects. I saw Perfect Combiner. And this is the repaint that we did at the custom class into... those bits are going to go flying, aren't they? Oh, that's right. I put all the bits back in. Into... crinkly. The smell of it. smell of that plastic lacquer paint, into a Shattered Commander. And this is a Shattered Glass Optimus. And I have better pictures that are going to go up here pretty quick. So he was cool. Spent most of the day repainting him. And the thing I like about him over Seraphicus here is we didn't paint any of the joints on the new guy, so we can still transform. I don't recommend it because you'll chip off all this nice purple paint. But yeah, it's one of my better customs, I think. Although I do have a few paint smooshes that I'm like, ugh. But yeah, it was cool. Then the next thing we got were the exclusives. My battery's almost dead, so here we go. Lightning round. Convention exclusives, which are Remix and Catcall, which are Ocular Max. Excuse me. They did the Ravage, which is what this is, and it is a cassette that is also Ravage. So there's die-cast metal in here and things of that nature. There's a laser beak as well. That's Uproar, and this is obviously Catcall. Also, this is Fans Project Warbot Servo Core, which is it's steel core but painted up to be Grimlock. And originally I saw this guy and I was like, well, whatever, I'll get him because he's really cool. And yes, he's fantastic. So you are going over there, my friend, with your box. Oh no! Now, the next thing that I bought was more of these. These are the Micro Machines Star Trek line. I got the Enterprise, which is the original Enterprise. I have the Klingon Battle Cruiser. Where's that? Here it is. Klingon Battle Cruiser. The Romulan Bird of Prey. It's very nicely detailed for the original series. The USS Excelsior, which is this nice, lovely little ship. The Klingon Bird of Prey. This one, and I think this is slightly squiffed, but that's fine. And the USS Reliant, which is this. And I've always wanted a little model of this one, so that's cool. Also, so we have ones from the original Star Trek, the Star Trek motion pictures, and then the Next Generation. So this here is a Klingon Vorcha Attack Cruiser. So that's pretty sweet. I like the way that looks. That's a pretty sweet little battle cruiser. And it is a nice update from the original. The Borg Cube. And then the Romulan Warbird, which is this lovely, lovely sucker right here, and it's very heavy. The fleet is growing. Also, speaking of the fleet, I got this, the die-cast Autobot Arc. The next thing I bought, and these are in no particular order, aside from the order in which I'm grabbing them off of my desk, is Remaster's Maestro, which is just G2 Jazz, but it's Make Toys Downbeat as G2 Jazz. So now one thing I saw there, and this is the only one I saw in the building, and it's been one that I've been after for a couple years. Aveo Swerve. Now this, some people might go, well, why'd you buy that? Well, it's because it's a Canadian exclusive, released for free after some Chevy dealerships, I guess for the movie. Next thing that jumps out at me is this. This was $5 at the charity auction. It's the Star Wars crossovers Cad Bane. And actually bumped into the guy that was donating this. And he was like, yeah, it's mint sealed in box, and it's Cad Bane, but he's missing his hat. So I was like, oh, that'd be cool to buy, and then I ended up buying it. So I didn't know that at the time. So we'll be cracking him open shortly. Today, actually, I found myself with a bit of money, and was just walking around the convention to see what they had, and I walked upon this guy. For those of you that don't know, this is the TFCON Battle Trap, and he did just get, and I'll just get it here, generationized. So I've always wanted to get the Generations one ever since I got the Generation 1 version ever since I got the Generations version, and now I have that. So that was pretty cool. I think this guy was $10. The lady that I got my Maximal pin from last year was there, and she was giving out wooden versions, and this is yours, which is awesome. Obviously, the electric one, or the green one. And then she was giving out little Maximal and Predacon ones with mustaches, which is awesome. She also had these, which I donated to Nick Roche, the campaign, so I got one of these. And then I ended up later on just giving her $5 because I wanted to help Nick out. Also, a gentleman, I forgot your name, I'm sorry, was giving these out to people that, I guess, talked to him about it. But these are for Unicron's Army on Facebook. This is a cool little thing, and yes, in fact, it is the one I'm missing, Ramjet. I finally found a Classics Ramjet, and I only paid $20, not the $25 that's on here. From a guy who's like, yeah, I'm just clearing out my collection. I bought a couple of miscellaneous Seekers to try to do customs, and I just don't have the time right now, so I'm selling them. So I picked him up, and then today I went back and I saw he had a few Acid Storms, and I said, I think I got him. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I didn't have one, so I bought one. Yes, so Acid Storm and Ramjet will join the Seeker Shrine momentarily. Now, the next thing that jumps out at me is this. This is a really cool item. I've been after this guy for quite a while. I believe it's Generation Swerve. $15. He doesn't have his box, but he does have his little mini-con friend. And I saw this, and this is one of the things I snagged right immediately. Because aftermarket prices on Swerve are ridiculous because of IDW and things that he's been doing in the Lost Light and things like that. So, this is part of the charity auction. Energon Tidal Wave. Yeah, I've had the Armada one for years. And I just really wanted a complete Tidal Wave. And the Energon one was right there, so I just picked him up and I bought him for charity. Oh yeah! Also got this year's t-shirt, which is going to go in the wash as soon as I can. Most likely tomorrow because I have a lot of laundry to do because of this weekend. But yeah, this is a very cool shirt. Can't wait to wear it. Some people were wearing them this weekend. That was fine. I just personally don't like to wear t-shirts new. I prefer to wash them first. This is another good find. Oh dear. Bits of another robot are coming off with him. The one lady was like, yeah, I'm just clearing out my Cybertron and Energon display, so if you see anything I like, make me an offer. I really don't care. So, I overpaid slightly for this guy, but she was nice. So, this is Cybertron Evac. And he is complete. He does have his rotors and missiles and cyber key, but they're in the bag. I have a bag of miscellaneous mini-cons and things. One bad thing is I was transforming him and this broke off in the hotel. I don't know where it went, it just vanished. Now then, I also picked up at the auction a Transmetal 2 Cybershark. And this is the mold that predated Skybite. Ah, yes. I actually saw this. Was this at the charity auction too? Yeah, I believe it was. Because I bought him and Cybershark at the same time. This is Armada Skywarp. Again, he has his bits. They're in a bag down below. So his fin is slightly bent, mainly because he's been in a bag all weekend. So, yeah, I got him complete. So now, this is Universe Ramjet, which is just a Seeker mold again, from Armada. And it is one that I absolutely adore, so I had to buy it. His fin actually straightened out, so that's cool. And I believe the only one that I'm missing, where did he go, is Starscream properly, to get all the main repaints. Also, because it is a tradition, I had to go and pick up a G1 figure, and this is Lightspeed off of the Technobots. And he's really cool. I believe he's a Scramble City Combiner, because I always do that. This is the part for the hand. I think that is leg mode. I'm not sure. I'm not up on my Technobots, but he was 15? I thought it was 5 at first, and I was like, oh, brilliant. But the guy was like, no, 15. 15. I was like, oh, shit. So, I got Lightspeed. So let's see. I have 3 more purchases, 3 last purchases. This right here is Henkei Wingsaber from Galaxy Quest. Oh, it's Cybertron in our era, and I've been after this guy for a while, mainly because of the chrome on his chest. This guy is amazing. Saw him for what, 45, I think. And I was just like, I'm not gonna haggle. I just want it. It's mine. It was 35. It might have been 35. I can't remember. Before the grand finale, this is actually one that I completely forgot about until just now. I was going around the dealer room on Friday, just looking at what they had to sell. And for those of you that don't know, I collect Batmobiles. And they had this particular Batmobile sitting out, just sitting out. My battery light is blinking, so frick, I gotta hurry. It is the animated series Batmobile. It is die-cast and is made by Hot Wheels, so that's cool. She was like, yeah, $5. I was like, brilliant, sold. Okay. Everybody still with me? Now, this figure takes a bit of explanation. I saw it going into the dealer room. I saw this figure going into the dealer room, and I only saw 2 of them. I was like, oh, good luck to anybody looking for that figure. It's not going to be me. And then I went and bloody bought it. Not the one that I saw. Well, it's hard to tell. Oh, boy. Titan class frickin' Trypticon. I wasn't going to buy this toy, and I hemmed and hawed about it, but I saw him for a good deal. It was like $100. It was 90 US and 130 Canadian, I think, or whatever the exchange rate is. So, yes, Trypticon now lives in my house, and I also have Metroplex in the mail to me shortly. At least in my pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store. I'm going to TFCON again next year, and I think Optimus 405 is going with me. And it's going to be a great time. It's going to be so much fun. And I had a blast this year, just hanging out, meeting new people. And that's essentially what these conventions are for. So I'm going to go before my battery dies and my throat dies. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the footage that I have for the convention. Again, sorry I didn't get more. But I will see you guys later. I'm going to go rest my voice. Take care, everyone.